What is going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a crucial level for AMC because I'm sure we all know that AMC has been stuck between $60 a share and even $43 a share. It just keeps on bouncing back and forth between the $60 level and the $40 level, okay? Right now, it has not been to $43 again, but last week it was always at around $45 a share and then $43 a share. And so what investors and even day traders right now, they are very worried, but some are not worried. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what my opinions are as to whether people should be worried or not for AMC, because no one knows where AMC is going to go in the future. And that is what a lot of people want to know. They want to know whether AMC is going to have another massive breakout to the upside, or whether AMC is going to have a downfall. Now, make sure you guys do not skip a second of this video and make sure you guys watch the entire video to understand what I think is going to happen for AMC and whether it is or is not going to break out or break down. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but enough with that. For everyone that is worrying about AMC right now, guys, what you guys need to understand is obviously the momentum. This is something that I've been repeating throughout all my videos, and the short volume for AMC has increased. Okay, I know a lot of people have been saying that it has been decreasing. Maybe this website is not updated yet. However, it is saying that AMC's short interest has increased. And this makes sense, guys, because last week, I understand if last week the short interest decreased, that makes sense, okay? But what this is saying is that the previous short volume was 87.5 million shares. And now it is saying that the short volume or the short interest is 94.5 million shares roughly. And like I said, I understand if last week the short interest was lower because last week, honestly, a lot of the meme stocks were down. And AMC is not completely a meme stock because this is something that I've also been saying. For a lot of people that were stressing when I was buying AMC at around $5 a share, I said that AMC is a reopening play, so therefore it doesn't really make a lot of sense for people to be very stressed about the price action for AMC because, in my opinion, I thought that AMC was going to go up no matter what. And one of the things that really helped the price go up was the fact that it had a massive short interest over time. Last year in quarter 2, it had a $102 million short interest. Now it has a $1.2 billion short interest. And so, one of the trends that I am seeing this week is the fact that there are going to be a lot of meme stocks that do very well this week, okay? There's going to be BlackBerry, there's going to be GameStop, there's going to be Clover Health, there's going to be all these meme stocks, and a lot of them, in my opinion, are going to go very high this week. And you guys, again, what I think that a lot of people need to do, and again, this is just my opinion, but I wouldn't be stressed. The situation and in the market situation that we're all in right now, I do not think now is the time to be stressed about what AMC is going to be doing because a lot of these meme stocks are going extremely high. And even Wendy's went up extremely high today. So therefore, if Wendy's and Clover Health and all these other stocks are going extremely high, AMC will go up based off of the other meme stocks price action. And this is just a trend that has happened over time, and usually trends repeat over time. So again, that is why I believe that, but again, not everything is 100%. So just because Clover Health and let's say BlackBerry or GameStop is increasing in their share price very fast does not mean that AMC will do the same thing. And so now the market sentiment has kind of shifted away from AMC and is now more on other meme stocks. However, a lot of people are stressed about this, right? And so this is why I decided to make the video, because now a lot of people are worried saying that AMC is not going to have the hype. AMC will have the hype in my opinion. The call option volume for Clover Health is around 1.5 million, whereas for AMC it is 1.1 million. That is barely a difference when we are comparing the volume contracts because again, the volume is still relatively the same. At least both of them have over a million contracts, right? Or a million volume of contracts. And one of the things that I've also been hearing is that the fact that AMC supposedly does not have a high short interest. And so some people were arguing saying that AMC is not going to go very high because it does not have a high short interest like GameStop did, right? So a lot of people were comparing the fact that GameStop had a 100% short interest or 180%, whereas AMC had a 18 to 22% short interest. And so you guys need to understand that Tesla has a 5% short interest. And look at the volume for Tesla, guys. It's only 820,000. Now, 820,000 is a lot, don't get me wrong. However, if you compare that to AMC or Clover Health, AMC and Clover Health are in the millions, whereas Tesla is below a million. And about the short interest, guys, so a lot of people say that Tesla has a high short interest, and Tesla only has a 5% short interest. Now, for Tesla, that is a lot, obviously. A 5% short interest on any stock, that is a lot. And so a lot of people are stressing about AMC having an 18% short interest or a 22% short interest. To me, that is still a lot of a short interest, and there is still a massive potential for AMC to have another short squeeze because the momentum is not over yet, guys. The momentum is definitely not over yet because for these other meme stocks, right? And in my opinion, as I said, when one meme stock decides to go up in price very fast, the other ones also like to go up in price as well very fast too. And so AMC, in my opinion, will go up very fast if Clover Health decides to go up in price very fast. So the reason why I'm talking about Clover Health is because they have a massive amount of volume for this week, June 18th. And then I'm also going to be talking about AMC's volume for this week by the contracts. And hopefully, you guys will be able to understand the fact that all of these stocks like to run. And so, June 18th, the end of this week, will be a very important week because it will either be the week that AMC and all these other meme stocks decide to go completely limitless and sky high, or whether they just stay relatively the same around the $45 level to the $60 level. So Clover Health right now has a 80,000 call options as their volume that expire on June 18th. And this is the $18 to $19 call option. Now, obviously, everyone that had this call option or bought this call option is now in the money, and there were 29.4 thousand put options, or you could just round that to 30,000 put options. And for the $13 to $14 call options, there was a roughly 30% volume for the call options, whereas there was a 40,000, almost 40,000 volume for the puts. So that is a 44% to a 56% difference. And obviously, the price of Clover Health squeezed massively because it went from $11 a share all the way to $22 and even $23 a share. And so when a lot of people hear that there are more put options compared to call options, a lot of people get very worried, and that also adds to their fear. However, the good thing about put options and even just regular shares, if you decide that you are going to short a stock, is that that actually allows the price of a stock to squeeze, because if there is no short interest, there is no possibility of a squeeze. So if you guys see that there is a high amount of short interest for a stock, that is not always necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it can actually work in your favor because when that stock decides to squeeze, it will go really high really fast. And so right now, for the $30 calls for Clover Health, a lot of people don't really have these calls yet. Only 50 calls, that's the volume, and zero puts, so that's a 100% to a 0% comparison. For the 23 to 24, not really that much either. There's 907 compared to 57. But if you guys just go to the next week, and this is also another very important trend, guys, not everything is just going to be happening in one week. So if the price of AMC does decide, let's say, to go down, which I'm not saying it will, but hypothetically, if it does decide to go down, there's no worries because other stocks like Clover Health, and again, I'm going to be talking about AMC's call options too, but stocks like Clover Health, a lot of people are not just going to forget about them, right, guys? They're going to keep on adding to their positions because these stocks do not just go away. They do not just rise in price and then they do not just go away and they do not decrease in price. They run in cycles, and that is a trend that I've been noticing because AMC has gone up and down, up and down, up and down. The same exact thing has happened to GameStop. How many times have we seen GameStop go all the way to $300 a share, go back down to $200 a share, or even $150 a share, then go all the way back up to $300? GameStop went all the way to $300 a share today. It actually went to around $344 a share, which just basically proves the point that GameStop and all these other stocks, including AMC, likes to run in cycles. And in my opinion, these cycles are not over in the near term at all because a lot of people have calls that go all the way until next year, January 1st of 2021. And there is a very similar pattern with AMC. This is now the AMC volume by contract. And so again, a lot of people on the June 18th expiration date, they have a massive amount of call options all lined up and they're ready to be executed in my opinion. And once these calls get executed and there's so much buying pressure, and since there is still a high amount of short interest for AMC, there is roughly an 18 to 22% short interest. This stock, because of the call options and because of the regular shares being added to the stock, that momentum will drive the price of AMC, in my opinion, to break out over $70 a share over $77 a share or $78 a share, which was its all-time highs. And then because it is going to break all-time highs, in my opinion, the stock is limitless and it will go to $100 a share. And so when I was talking about these meme stocks and their cycles and how they never really just go away, they go back and forth, back and forth. One day they'll be up and no one will pay attention to them, and then the next day it's like the entire market is trying to trade these stocks or even just hold these stocks for the long term. And so even in July 16th, even a month away, there are still people that have thousands of call options for AMC, and there are even people that have thousands of put options for AMC, which could create another short squeeze in the month of July. So that is pretty amazing, and that is insane that people are still trying to short this stock. And again, guys, because of the volume that AMC has and the momentum it has, not just with AMC, but with other stocks like Clover Health, that will also, in my opinion, drive the price of AMC up higher. I think that this stock is not going anywhere. Even in the month of July, which is a month out, I think this stock will still be at around this price level. However, once we break that $77 level, I believe that this stock is going to go to $100 very fast. And with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Got me singing like Jay.